Okay, it is 9:40 and day 7. I checked out of my hostel and now it's time to drive to Colmar. And I'm driving through Switzerland, so I have 50 francs from my last trip that I didn't spend. And 40 of that will go to the vignette that I need on my car in order to drive on the highways. It seems kind of crazy, but compared to all the tolls that I've already paid when I've driven like halfway through France, the tolls here are more than the flat rate of 40 that you pay once a year. Like, you get that sticker on your car and then you can drive on the highways in Switzerland whenever you want. So yeah, it'll be a long drive, like 4 hours. So just fueled up at the gas station. So let's drive. Vignette acquired. Let's drive. Okay, I am at this rest stop eating my boy lunch. It's a ham and cheese sandwich that actually tastes good, and chips. This is what it looks like. It's just small off the side of the highway. And I look probably the most American I can. I think it's the beard, because no one else here has beards. So me immediately having one, I'll like say, "Oh, bonjour," to someone, and then they say, "Oh, bonjour," and just start speaking to me in English. So it probably gives it away that I'm American. I'll probably keep growing it out just to see how long it can get by the 23rd, you know. But I'm gonna enjoy my lunch. I had to kill some time before I get to Colmar because my hotel check-in isn't until 2. It's like 1:40 now, so I'll get there a little after 2. So eating lunch and then I'll explore. I must say one more thing. It is a UV index of 7 right now in the middle of the day, and this guy is working on his truck without a shirt. I would get so badly sunburned. Like, half an hour, I'm done. I'd have blisters. But dude's built different. Okay, I have checked into the hotel and it's time for a hotel tour, or room tour. The door. My bed. A window. And a bathroom. Towel drying rack, cool. Toilet. A shower with a window. Yep. This bed is actually like cozy looking. The way it's just the bed against the wall, and I don't know. I kind of like it, but this is like a queen size, which is so nice. 100% an upgrade from sleeping in a twin size bunk bed on the top bunk in a hostel full of 4 people. So I'm gonna change it into shorts because it's like 80 degrees outside and sunny, and then check out the city. So this is the Little Venice area of Colmar. All the houses look like that, where they have like wood on them, which is really cool. There's a little canal here. You can get on these boats and go through, which is really cool. All the bridges here also have all these locks on them. There's literally like thousands of them. And it's every bridge. But this is the whole downtown area looks like this. So I'm in this huge cathedral and they have these little exhibits of different points in Jesus' life. There's him praying in the garden. This, I don't know what it is. There's this scene. And then maybe him in front of Pilate. Jesus carrying the cross. It's really cool. And then you have this huge cathedral. A little snack. Grape with Nutella and vanilla gelato. Eating it at a Starbucks that I didn't get it from. I got it from there. It looks really good. Okay, I'm back in my room. For dinner I had flambe, which is like a flatbread that's local to this region. It was pretty good. It usually has like onions, bacon, which is just prosciutto, and cheese. It was really thin. The crust was like paper thin, but right now it's not even 8. It's 7:50. I already ate dinner and there's people like leaving my hotel to go get dinner. So I'll probably go back out just because it's still really nice day out. I'm still wearing shorts. I basically walked all of the downtown area, and I'm starting to like memorize it. There's one area called Little Venice where you can take those boats that I was showing, and kind of go on this circuit. But anyways, enough yapping. I'm gonna shower, change, and then go back out. Okay, it is 9:15. Just been walking around after I got gelato. The city was pretty during the day, but I didn't realize how pretty it would be during the night. It was really, really pretty. I mean, even now, just like walking down this street. But anyways, I'm almost at my hotel. I didn't know this, but conveniently, I'm only like a 5-minute walk from the downtown area, which is really nice. That does it for day 7. Okay, this is the start of day 8. It's 9:20 in the morning, and I am in Eguisheim. It's one of the 4 cities around Colmar. And I'm going to be going to all of them today. The drive here was only like 15 minutes away. And all the cities are relatively close, like within 20 minutes of each other. So it shouldn't be that bad of a drive. I'm going to check them all out for about an hour or so. Okay, so this is crazy. Basically what it says, there's engravings above the doors with dates and symbols that signify the job that the person held who lived here. So it's kind of hard to tell, but I think this is 1612. And then like 1685, and the person's initials A and B. And then probably something else here, but the fact that these buildings are that old, like 400 years old, is crazy. Okay, so this plaque now says that this original circle was made in like the year 1000, and then it was built upon in the 16th century and then the 19th, and then some guy who was born here in like the year 1002 ended up being Pope, which is really cool. I'm sorry, history things like this are what I love. So this may be one of the most ornate chapels I've ever seen. Like the ceiling is so decorated. Everywhere on the walls, the altar area, even the floor. That's so cool. It's really pretty. Okay, I'm in another cathedral, and this one is cool, but part of it is the remnants of a church from the 1300s, and instantly it's just like a different building, and it has a statue of the Virgin Mary. Low-key kind of creepy, but it's so cool. Okay, so this was the circuit that I just followed in Engusheim. Just walk all the way around and then go into the city to visit the churches a little. So I'm gonna move on to the next one. Okay, I'm in Kaisersberg, and this entire region is famous for storks. And there's one up there. That nest is huge, by the way. Probably like 6 feet in diameter, which is kind of crazy. Okay, so this is really cool. On this church, there's this placard that talks about how U.S. Army soldiers freed Kaisersberg from the Nazis, which is kind of cool to see the U.S. talked about here. And so this is actually, this whole region is near the border of Germany, so that's why all the houses look like this. And there's a lot of stuff in German too, which is interesting. So a lot of different people come here, but just thought that was pretty cool. Wow. Okay, so this is a view of the city, and actually what this slightly propaganda sign says is Germany, which is really cool. But I took some steps all the way up to this castle, which is on top of a hill that overlooks this entire city. So I'm gonna go inside of it. It says 13th century, which is, that's crazy. Might have to climb up there. But what's the view like? That's pretty. I can't read any of that. And as promised, after more steps, the view from the top. Wow. I was just down there. Okay. I'm just about at my car, which, whose parking job is mine? Take a guess. Oh, that one, the one that's done the best. Wow. I got a pretzel, because this region is known for pretzels. Watch this. Boom, one hand. Okay. They have a garbage truck right there. But that was Kaisersberg. That's a bad angle. Okay. Kaisersberg. It's gotten hotter out, so I might take this off because it's too much. Yeah, next is Riquier or Ribeauvillé, one of the two. But while I'm here, I'll do a pretzel taste. It just looks like a normal pretzel, but oops, also kind of tastes like one. It's nothing special, but it's good. And it was only €1.50, so. Why does the camera look horrible? Oh my gosh. Okay, it's after lunch, like 1:30, and that salad I got, I think is the same salad that I accidentally ordered the first day here. And it said it was a salad with like sausage and cheese. Not sure what kind of sausage it was. I did not expect it to be like in strips like that. But this one was actually better than the last one I had, so that says something. Or maybe I'm just getting used to this type of food or cuisine. I'm not sure. But in Ribeauvillé right now, and just walking around, there's not a whole lot to do here. So after this, going to Riquier, and then probably back to Colmar. So. So there's a bunch of shops on this road, and you look at this one. It has a lot of stuff here. Then you go down this alley, and there's even more stuff. Tons. Okay, I just bought a 12-pack of macaroons. They're not the macaroons that I've been used to seeing. They're different. They smell really good, like coconut. So I'm gonna try one. I got a variety pack. There's like pistachio, probably chocolate, other things. This looks like just a normal one. It is good. The outside's harder than I thought, but the inside's chewy. It does taste like coconut, but it's really good. And I'm really standing here in front of this random restaurant, my phone on the window sill, filming myself. They're only like €6.50. It was good. The Statue of Liberty in France. What? What is this? That's crazy. Wow. Okay, it is 4:20, and I'm back in my hotel room, and I'm gonna go back into the downtown area and walk around more, even though I've kind of seen everything. The 4 cities that I visited today were cool, but there wasn't a whole lot to do in them, so quite honestly, it's pretty fun here. I'm about to head out, and then you'll probably see me either on one of the river cruises, eating gelato, or eating dinner. That was honestly the most average pizza ever. Like, the inside, it wasn't fully cooked. And this is on me. I got the 3 cheese pizza. One of them was goat cheese, and the other was blue cheese. And it was some different type of blue cheese that had it was mold that tasted like the smell of like a musty basement. Yeah, it wasn't great. I ate all but 1 piece just because I'm like, I just paid for this food. So, to make up for it, whoa, I'm trying another Nutella gelato. Let's see. Not bad, but not as good as the other one in Annecy. This one tastes a little different. It's not fully Nutella. 8 out of 10 though. Okay, it is currently 8:35. It was perfect timing. I got back to my hotel and it's been raining a little bit. Looks like it's stopped now, but it was earlier. So, it's been a long day. Body battery is surprisingly only at like 20. So, and for all the walking I've done, I'd think it would be lower. This is probably it for day 8. Oh, the boat ride. The boat ride was really cool. It was worth it. It was only like $7.50 to go on like a 20-minute boat ride. And I went with like 6 other people. The guy said everything in French and then again in English, so I could understand, which was cool. But good morning. It is start of day 10 at 9:07, and yes, I'm wearing this shirt again. It's gonna be like a low of 48 or high of 67. This gives me variability. Anyways, I'm about to drive to Strasbourg. It's about an hour away by drive. And so we'll just be spending the day there. And it seems like there's a lot of cool stuff to do. For the caffeine today, even though I don't need it, I got like 9 hours of sleep. It just tastes good. Alani Hawaiian shaved ice. So let's go. Okay, I'm parked in Strasbourg. This garage is so fancy. It has lights lighting up like where spots are available. All these motion detected lights. It's you just turn on if you move and then turn off after you like drive past. But I'm parked. I'm good to go. So let's explore. So they have this random carousel and more of the Alsatian looking houses. And the cathedral is behind that building. That's huge. I'm about to go see him. Not even 30 seconds later, there's the cathedral. Wow. I'm in line to get into the cathedral now. Oh, there's a car coming through. There's supposed to be like a clock that strikes at like 12:30. It's only 11 right now, but it's like $2 to see it happen. I don't know how or where. Supposedly in this cathedral. So that ceiling's probably 100 feet above me. Wow. So all these people are here to see this clock. It just struck 11, but nothing happened. One thing I didn't show was the window in the front of the cathedral. Look at that. So moving closer to it, there's so much intricate stuff on this clock. And then on the ground, there's just a random pit full of money. They've got a tarp there, so you know they collect all that. It is a lot of money. I ended up buying a ticket to see this clock. It's 11:40 right now. I'm waiting 40 minutes to see this clock. It better be good. One thing I noticed while standing here, look at all those cobwebs. There's so many of them. Even there. I mean, obviously, who's gonna go up there and clean them?
Placé sur la tourelle de gauche, bat 3 fois des ailes et chante pour la première fois. Beim Durchgang des 4. Apostels kräht der Hahn zum ersten Mal.
It's the apostles.
Le Seigneur donne encore une fois sa bénédiction. Der Heiland gibt noch einmal den Segen.
That clock was really cool. It had so much information on it. And they had this video that talked for probably 20 minutes of you waiting to actually describe everything that was happening. So it was really cool. For lunch, I had Wiener Schnitzel. It was good. It wasn't what I expected. It really was just like a pork cutlet. And then I had fries and a salad with it. The salad is always just like the same here. This random dressing that's like half mustard, half ranch. I don't know. But a lot of the tourism here revolves around the cathedral, because you can like go up it. There's that astronomical clock, and just going inside is really cool. And then the square around it. So I've gone on top of this like covered bridge thing that you can now walk on top of, and so it gives a pretty good view of Strasbourg, at least the Little France part of it. It's weird, there's just these 3 streets that are all surrounded by water, and it's called Little France. You could see the cathedral from all the way over here. It's definitely like the tallest thing in the city. I'm at this square, and there's a bunch of little book sales going on. I could get a French book if I wanted. They're only €1, which is crazy. This square is very aesthetic. There's got to be gelato around here somewhere. Ask and ye shall receive. So I got 2 scoops, and it's really like the price of 1 everywhere else I've gotten it. I got a scoop of coffee and yogurt. So I know what coffee's gonna taste like, but what does yogurt taste like? It's just white. It tastes like yogurt. I don't know what I was expecting. It tastes good, but very much like yogurt. Just like frozen yogurt. Wow, look at that. Coffee's good too. It's a very strong coffee flavor. But I found one little spot of shade in this whole plaza. And a lot of the plaza, hold on. It's so hot out. And a UV index of like 6. So you know I'm wearing sunscreen. It's a very French book selection. That's where the music's coming from. Okay, so I just bought a ticket to climb up the cathedral. I'm at the top. There were 80 steps, I counted. The view's pretty good here, but we have to keep going. Let's see. Oh, more steps. This might take a while. Okay, it was 278 in total. This is the top. Wow, that's crazy. There's more over here. But we can go outside. Wow. Really at the top. Wow. Can really see so far. All the houses look amazing. Also at the top here, you can see all these names from centuries ago. 1581, 1814, 1757. Wow. Hundreds of years. And there's the rest of the cathedral. Jump scare. Alright, I'm just about to start climbing down. But honestly, like the view from inside this spire is just as cool. Because you can like peek down into the square and see. Wow. Down 5,000 steps. Okay, the time is 5:07 and I'm back in the hotel room. Drove back from Strasbourg. It was really cool. Going up on the cathedral was really cool too. The steps were a lot, but I mean, I've been hiking this whole trip, so I didn't really mind too much. It was really beautiful, the city actually, but now I need to do laundry. So I'm putting everything in my backpack, or rather all my dirty clothes. And then there's a laundromat, I don't know, 15-minute walk from here. Okay, I'm in the laundromat. My clothes are going right now. This is what it looks like. It's a tiny building right off the side of the road. And I'm the only one here. So, it is 1,000 degrees because the sun is pouring in and there's only one little window to vent the air. So it's like a sauna, but I'm gonna sit here, wait till my clothes are done, then I have to dry them, and probably just read during that time if I can. Okay, it's a little bit after 9, and that was one of the best meals I've ever had. It was really good. Like, I wasn't expecting those beef rolls to be in soup, but they were. Um, but it tasted really good. And then I got salad and red wine with it. The salad, I don't like, the dressing was different because I just said how all the salad dressing is the same. For some reason, the tomatoes that were in the salad tasted incredible. Really good meal. And so I'm heading back to my hotel now because I still need to shower. And then I have an early morning tomorrow. But that will do it for day 9. Today was really fun. Strasbourg was really nice. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 10. Good morning. It is the start of actual day 10. It's 8:40. I'm in full tourist mode. And today is my wine tour, which is why I'm in full tourist mode, because I'm already gonna look like one following around the tour guide that usually has a pole that they just hold up in the air above everyone. So I'm being shameless. I should actually leave now because I need to put my car in like parking through the hotel because they have the cheaper rate, and then I need to walk 10 minutes to the front of a movie theater, and that's our meetup spot. So I'll see you there. But I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film of today, just because it'll be a tour, so we'll see. Okay, the current time is 5:40 on May 14th. It is after my 8-hour wine tasting, and let me tell you a story through pictures and videos. So, our very first picture was taken in Engusheim, where our first wine tasting was. This is the church that the Pope, that is dedicated to the Pope that was born here. And next to it is, I think, a house dedicated to him. Moving on, I got a cheeky little video from during my first wine tasting. So, at this wine tasting, you could see I'm swirling the glass, making it seem like I'm minding my own business. But we tried 6 different wines during this tasting. 6. And this was at 10:30 in the morning. Coming up next, we have the second tasting. And we tried, count the bottles, there's 8. But one's not pictured. So I tried 9 wines in the second tasting. They were all very good. But this was at 11:50. Let me tell you, by noon, I was wine drunk. There was also a dog at this winery. The lady was very nice, and the dog would come up to this one lady, Elizabeth, who loved dogs. Very nice. Moving on, this other very pretty street in Engusheim. We walked around a little bit, and the reason we were there is because we came back for lunch. I didn't take any pictures for lunch. We did also stop at a liquor store, kind of, and got a free tasting of 2 types of, what were they, gin or absinthe, something like that. Oh, they were so strong. We had raspberry and I guess the stuff that's the clippings of some type of wine, Gewürztraminer. It's hard to pronounce. Next, we have a cheeky video that I took of our guide, Arthur. You can see he's wearing the baseball cap. And then this couple that I was with, David and Elizabeth, all very nice people, very nice. But we were walking around Engusheim after lunch, trying to burn off those calories. I was also sobering up at the time, so. Next, we have a very pretty hill that we drove up and went to a scenic point. And you could see, on a good day, you can see the Swiss Alps from this hill, which is really interesting. He also stopped here and showed us some of the vines that were nearby. And so these vines are Grand Cru, which is just like the best soil. And so he was telling us a lot about how interesting it is and how they have to take care of the soil. Anyways, I got another video of this panoramic landscape. Very cool. Next was the third wine tasting. We had this after lunch. Thank God, or I would have died. But this place was very fancy. They have a little wine list there that you can see. I wasn't able to take a lot of pictures just because I didn't want to look like a weirdo, but we tried 5 wines here, and they were all really good. This wine is supposedly available in the United States, but we have a picture of a little map where they have all of their fields. The ones that are Grand Cru and not. So the Grand Cru ones are in red. The other ones are just in green. And so they're the little highlighted spots on the map. They're not the whole regions. Pretty cool. Anyways, this is a picture of the outside. We were in some small town near Colmar. And there's a notable castle on the top of this hill. Just took a picture of it. And then, finally, I had a video, another cheeky video, of the establishment that we had this third wine tasting on. And we got to go inside and see the cellar. Unfortunately, I didn't take a picture of the cellar. But you can see this is the room that they manufacture the wine in. They bottle it in, they label it, they seal it with wax, and they wrap it up and package it and ship it. She said the largest customer was the United States. Pretty cool. I haven't seen this wine before, but I'll try it. We have a picture of Arthur driving and me sitting in the passenger seat, passenger princess, taking some pictures of the road. Then we walked into Kiersberg, which I've been before, but I took a picture of this really good restaurant. It has 2 Michelin stars. Really crazy. The guy, Arthur, said he had been there before and the food was really good. Maybe I'll have to come back and try it. And then the final picture we have is a picture from Kiersberg. And it's just a picture of the river that we walked down. So this was my story in pictures and videos. And you will hear from me next in the vlog. Thank you. Okay, so it is 6:50. And I am at this place that I have a reservation at. The guy for my tour, the tour guide, he recommended this place. It's not the one that I showed in the video. It's a different one. So this place is outside of Colmar, probably 10 minutes. He put a reservation in for me. It's super nice for 7. So it should be good. I think he said it might have 2 Michelin stars. And the food looks expensive. I mean, like everything's over 20 euros, so. Okay. Do you believe in time travel? Because it just happened. It's now 8:08. Dinner was really good. I got pork knuckle with potatoes, and it came with a little salad. And I got a glass of wine, which is surprising given how much wine I've had today. But it's what pairs with that, so I had to get one more glass. I feel fine though, like right now, other than being a little tired just because I've been walking around and have been up and moving all day. I feel fine. Just came to my hotel. I've showered and I've just been chilling ever since. So this is it for day 10. 2 more days in France, which is kind of crazy. And I will see you tomorrow for day 11. Good morning. It is 8:55. It's May 15th, so it's day 11. And I'm now driving to Rhein. I know that's not how you pronounce it, because the tour guide yesterday, it's like a 4-hour or 4.5-hour drive. So I'll get there at like 1. It's a long drive, but I have to stop and get gas before, because I'm at like less than half a tank, but let's go. Okay, it is 1:50 and I am in Rhein, or however you say it. I'm gonna say Rhein. Just a cool little square near where I parked. I parked by the train station, that's right there. It was the most convenient, like, long-term parking I could find. So I'm just gonna leave my car here for 2 days and not touch it. And then I just have to drive and drop it off in 2 days, so this will be the most convenient. A lot of the lunch places are probably closed by now, or gonna close in 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna try and find something quick or small to eat. And then walk around until my hotel check-in is available at 3. Okay, after exploring a little more, there's these random ruins that are now like a club or something. Kind of cool, but the real thing to see is the cathedral. It's just right here. Those are people. That's how tall it is. And we get to go inside. Okay, in the cathedral, it looks a lot like the first one when you come in, but just wait. Look at that. I got a 0.5 it. It's a bunch of tour groups here. Like 20 people just went through that door. No idea what it is, but I almost didn't show the view of the door, which is probably one of the coolest parts. Wow. Okay, so I'm near the front or the end of the cathedral, however you put it. Here's like a statue dedicated to Mary. This stained glass is so intricate. But then you have this stained glass, which is so cool. It just looks like abstract art. And it's so vivid and such a difference from that, but I think I found some Catholic propaganda. So this random banner in this church says, "Don't be afraid, St. John Paul," who I think was the new pope. And then you have this one next to it. It says like the church isn't only for Catholics. I don't know, that's all my French will get me, but guys, this church also has a clock. But it's not an astronomical one. It's just a normal clock. It's 3:23. I'm not waiting for anything to happen here. I'm in this library with an old style book selection thing. So if I open one, you could just look and see. what different books. And society, science, religion, philosophy. This is so cool. So this library also has a little exhibit on books. But none of it is in English, so. But that's scary. I think what's annoying, the actual library is through here. But you can't see it because there's construction. So sad. Hold on, there is another door. Okay. You can see. Well, that's what some of the books look like. But again, they're doing construction. That's so lame. Honestly, it's too bad it was under construction. It's right next to the cathedral. And then this is a palace that's supposed to be like a museum, but guess what? It's also under construction. Yay! They have these random plaques. They're like, visit Reen. And they have QR codes, so I'll go explore a little more. I'm not invading the college campus. I don't know what that would be. I think I looked at them. It is almost 5 o'clock, so it's time for another hotel room tour. Here's the door. This is what the key looks like. It's really weird. But you walk in, the bed, one window, another window, a bathroom, a bath, the shower head, the view, yeah. And then the view from this window that's open. It's about the same. That building there looks like a bank. I'm sure the town hall isn't far from here. It will. I swear I just heard talking. But, oh, it's the bed. This will do the job for 2 nights of just sleeping, of showering, you know. It works. Okay, it is a little bit past 7. I just had dinner. It was at that restaurant that had a red ceiling. Or it was a brasserie, I don't know. Feels good. I had a burger and fries. Because I had so much of like the Alsatian food that was mostly like just meat and other random things. I just wanted a burger, something that I'm used to, so. And then I got a glass of wine with it, and then water. But the server gave me a 1-liter bottle of water. So, I'm carrying this around like it's alcohol. But I'm about to go to the grocery store because I'm out of snacks. Okay, back at my hotel. And let's do a grocery haul. I'm doing it in the bathroom because this is the most counter space. Brown paper bag, 25 cents. Oats and Honey Nature Valley, €4. 3 Gala apples for a little bit over €1.50. Whoa. A protein shake that has 25 grams. That was like €3. Now that's value. The weather's still nice out. It's only like 7:50. So I will probably go back out in a little bit. Just wanted to drop my groceries off. And I figured out the town hall is that building there. So maybe I'll show that to you once I leave. Okay, here is the town hall, as promised. It's actually a really pretty building. I think you can go inside, but I glanced in and it looked like there was like security. So I don't want to be like, oh, I was just looking in. Pretty nice square too, except it's just all concrete. But okay, it's almost 9 and I've just been walking around for, I don't know, an hour or so. I thought I'd get gelato, but I don't need it. I got that protein shake, so I'll try that when I get back. So I'm at this really pretty park and the sun is setting. So you have the sun like being cast on everything here. Man, why don't we have these places in Michigan where you can just go and like hang out and chill and like eat lunch? I feel like we don't have that a lot, but here you just have this huge park down there that I walked down. Okay, it is just a little bit after 9:30. I just did a workout in my hotel room, just like some ab and chest exercise on the floor with a towel. So I will do the protein shake taste test. Here it is. It's not cold anymore because I got it like 2 or 3 hours ago. It's milk chocolate flavor, or chocolate milk. All right, it smells good. It's good. It just tastes like a protein shake. Definitely would be better cold. It's crazy. It says Dannon or Danone. I didn't know they made protein shakes, but they make a good one. But I'm gonna drink the rest of that. I don't need to do that on camera. Today was a very eventful day. Drove 4 hours and then still did a ton in the city. This will do it for day 11, I'm pretty sure. Tomorrow's my last full day in France. So, yeah, I will see you then. Good morning. It is probably like 9:50, but I'm on my way to a market that is just down the street a little bit in the city. It's like a covered market, so there should be a bunch of stalls and shops. Kind of like the one that was in Nîmes is what I'm expecting. I don't know if that will be the case, but we will see. Got a whole head of a swordfish here. He's really cool. This is the whole area. white asparagus. Bunch of fruit. Okay, so I filmed when I needed to in the market and then dipped because, I mean, I'm not gonna buy much, but I did buy un croissant, so we'll see how it tastes. It seems like it's just a normal croissant. No chocolate in it or anything, so. I got one even though I had a Nature Valley bar for breakfast, but this is kind of my breakfast too, so. It's good. I mean, it tastes like all the other croissants I've had here in France. They're super flaky. And it is buttery. Would have been better warm. But the lady didn't speak English, so I wasn't gonna try and task her and be like, hey, warm it up. But I wouldn't have said it that way. She was nice. Then I'm walking like 20 minutes that way to see a different cathedral, or it's a basilica. So here I am at the basilica. It's not as massive as the cathedral, but it still looks cool. Sure, here's the inside of the basilica. It has like multiple floors, which is just two, but I've never seen that before. And then that's the far end. There's also like students doing their projects here. Not sure what that's about, but they're like drawing, so it was pretty cool. No clock in this one though. Here's the front of the cathedral. That was actually the side that was the main entrance, but this attached to it is the museum that I'm gonna try and go into. And then if you hear that noise, it's just these water things. So I got a ticket to the museum. Genuinely didn't think this place was open because there's like nobody here. And they're doing construction, but they have this really pretty square. Just in the middle of everything. With the basilica there. Unfortunately, everything is in French, but I have Google Translate, so. So there's a bunch of silverware containers. And then this nun's outfit. These things always creep me out. You look from the side. Jeez. This is the next room that has these huge tapestries on the wall. It's actually really cool. Because they're so detailed. They also have iPads that you can like pick up and scan these things and discover the secrets. Like there's a demon being exercised in that one. There is a lot like going on if you stop and look at these. This museum is actually huge. Like they have interactive audio things that you can press and it would play audio of like what instrument these people are holding would sound like. Okay, so it's almost 1. I was in that museum for like 2 hours. Could have been there all day. There's so much stuff, but it's only so interesting when you can't speak the language. So it was a good museum, but I'm gonna walk and try and find lunch now. And I need to head back north because I'm still like a 20-minute walk from everything. So, lunch. Okay, it is 2:20 and that was some of the best food I've ever had. I said that before, but it was a 3-course meal. Everything was homemade. So I had a salad and then it was like chicken and vegetables, which had the white asparagus that's like grown in this region. I had strawberries and cream, which was amazing. What I didn't say, this city, Rheims, is actually in the Champagne region of France. So there's a bunch of champagne places around here. So I got a glass and it was good. So I'm satisfied. So here are the ruins. Honestly, they're nothing spectacular. It's just like this one building that is still here. And behind it is a park. Or playground. Looks like these people might be getting married at the town hall. Which is fun. What? Sweet. Okay, I got gelato. It looks really cool. I didn't skip a beat. I ate dinner over there, and now I'm getting ice cream. I got coconut, vanilla, and chocolate with a tiramisu macaroon, so we'll see how it is. Okay. The coconut is really good. It's melting so fast. Chocolate is good too. It has hazelnut. I gotta try this macaroon. It's like tiramisu. Really good though. Look at it's just melting in my hand. There's almost too much ice cream for me to eat right now after a full meal. I'm gonna eat it. Okay, so I ate the gelato. It was really good. And there's a supermarket right near the gelato place. So I stopped and got one of these. It's vanilla flavor. This one was cheaper. It was like €3.30. The other one was, I think, €3.50 or 90. So get hype. Get hype. There's another protein shake review coming up right after this. Okay, back in the hotel room. It's time for another another protein review. Okay, here it is. Let's crack this open. Vanilla, 25 grams. Doesn't smell like vanilla. Hold on. It has vanilla taste, but it tastes like vanilla and something else. Yeah, I don't know. It has an extra taste. It's good. It's definitely better cold compared to the chocolate one yesterday. Chocolate had better flavor, so I think chocolate wins. And you might be thinking, you just had dinner and gelato, and now you're having a protein shake? I mean, a guy's gotta eat. But I still need to pack all my stuff up here. I'm dropping my car off tomorrow. So that will be the end of this leg of the trip. Then Belgium is next. But that'll do it for today. It's 8:42. I need to shower and pack all my stuff. So I will see you tomorrow.